He'll do this and he'll do this. Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we just saw Bloodfest, not to be feuded with Hellfest, or to be feuded with Blood Feast, the Herschel and Lewis class from a long time ago. And they even acknowledged that after the credits. Say there's a difference between Blood Feast and Blood Fest. And he said Blood Feast cinematic classic from Herschel and Lewis, and Blood Fest is like this ultimate horror movie extravaganza with different themes.
Yeah, it's like a giant theme park. It's supposed to be 700-acre park where they're going to have different themes from horror movies.
Yeah, it was like a big overnight thing. It reminded me of Popcorn from 1990, but different. Well, Popcorn was like a 24-hour horror movie. I gotta watch Popcorn again. Horror movie song. I saw in a theater in Fort Bragg a long time ago, and that guy that was in I can't remember his name. He was in We Got It Made.
Orville Redenbacher?
No, what was the guy in We Got It Made? It was in movie like One Crazy Summer. You've seen him before. I can't remember his damn name. He passed Matthew somebody, not Matthew Lillard, but Matthew somebody, I think. I have to look that up. And we can look that up on IMDb after the movie. But I know you've seen the guy before. He's done a lot of TV shows. Remind me of that, but I mean, there was a guy, but different. And this was like a throwback to like a real fun, bloody horror film. Like
yeah, it was like a cheesy B movie, but fun. I had a lot of fun watching it.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, don't expect it to be like this great classic movie. But it was also a satire, sort of like Scary Movie and Scream and... which actually, they talk about the rules of horror movies, and some people might think, they're just ripping off Scream. Actually, Scream ripped off Weird Science TV series, because after I'd seen Scream, I forget who was running that Weird Science TV show, well, there's an episode where they get sucked into a film, and the one guy's talking about the rules of horror movies. It's like, oh, that's where Scream took that idea from.
But I mean... we'll keep going. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, but I mean, like I said, the Scream movies are okay, but I don't really care for Scream anymore. I mean, they're like one-time views. I still have to watch Scream 4. I started watching. I stopped watching it back when it was on Netflix. When I was at that, I think I went to bed or something like that. I never finished it. I should probably finish watching that. But the Scream's all like one-time thing. I mean, because I agree with that one guy from. Danny Likert from SOD is like, he said like the Scream movies are okay, they're kind of like the corn of horror films, you know what I mean?
Stormtrooper's Death?
Yeah, from Stormtrooper's Death, because he was talking about, he said it was only okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're okay for one-time view, but I saw all 3 of them at the theater. Now, I loved this movie, and it was like different thing, like I said, satire, and like Arbor Day. Well, Mad Magazine originally did like a cartoon thing of Arbor Day for horror films. I remember
really?
A long time ago.
Yes, yeah. I think I saw it. It's interesting, and to go off on the subject again.
Well, that's all right. I just did that.
I wish I still had them. I don't think I do. Crack Magazine for a while, they did a horror magazine too, and it was really good. They did some horror stories and stuff that they
I didn't know that.
True, yeah. Yeah, I was getting that for a while. I don't know how many issues they had, but it was really good. But too bad I don't think it lasted very long, but I thought it was a pretty good series.
Well, I remember getting their tribute to horror films, and then they did like photos and stuff. And they said a Creature from Black Lagoon, but that was Bozo Destructor from Guar, so that was way off on that one. But I mean, this movie's a lot of fun. They like a satire. They did Arbor Day. They Tortureville with a satire of Saw with the dolls and stuff.
Right.
But that was...
And Dead Silence. Remember Dead Silence?
Yeah.
Was that their second movie those guys did?
Yeah, from Saw. Yeah, Dead Silence 2 with the dolls, and also that's true too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because about killer dolls.
Yeah,
that's why I started like James Wan and Leigh Whannell. It's like, I'll go see anything of theirs.
Yeah, I mean, it was Dead Silence. I think it was a bigger budgeted thing, but Dead Silence was great too. There was clowns in this one, zombies, vampires,
people in pigs masks with chainsaws.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because it ended up being like, they kept everybody there instead of the way people celebrate. Well, actually, when they had 2 girls come on and they got killed, everyone was cheering and stuff like that. No, this is a real movie. And then they were getting everybody, and people had to survive by knowing the rules of horror films. I don't want to give away much more. Tate Donovan was in it.
He's in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, he's in a ton of stuff. I have to. There's like one thing that, well, probably a lot of things that I've really recognized. It was really a wonderful movie.
Cameo by Shazam, Zachary Levi.
Yes,
which is pretty cool because he might like the production company Rooster Teeth that did this because he's a big nerd. I just checked out his website. It's called Nerd HQ, but they don't have anything up right now. It just said something coming soon. Maybe they're gearing up for Shazam coming out because he was on the show Chuck, which is a spy comedy show. And Rooster Teeth Productions. For I can speak. For those of you who don't know, they're a company that's been around for quite a while. They do a lot of stuff. It's called, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, Cinema, or what they do is, I think this all started, came out with the Quake games, and I didn't know about this stuff at the time of the game, and it wasn't too much later, where they'll take the video game engine and create films, and they have like a really long running series. I just read it was 16 season called Red versus Blue, based from Halo, the video game. It didn't really have a lot to do with Halo. They limited, the connection to it. But yeah, that's like a kind of a interesting technique for like instead of doing typical animation, they'll use a game engine to make animated web series and stuff like that. It's a whole movie genre. I don't know how many people have heard of, but it's kind of neat. I'll show you some videos later. I saw a couple they did it were kind of funny. They did one. There's this game called Fear. I never completed it because after a while it seemed to get monotonous. I mean, everyone says how great of a game it was, but after a while I felt like I was doing the same damn thing over and over again. And I know a lot of games get like that. And I get weird, like I'll play a video game for a while, then I'll walk away for months, maybe even a year or two, and then come back to it. But I never went back to that for some reason. But they did one. It was really funny about this team that goes in to investigate, a team of soldiers, and it's just so funny. And some of their stuff has a lot of humor. And I know they did two other feature films. I forget the names now. The second one was a sequel to the first, and it's like their third feature film. But they seem to have like a lot of fun doing this type of stuff. So it's kind of neat to see them do a full feature film.
Yeah, I was really impressed by it. It was like a throwback to really fun movies and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I give that a full on 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was a real blast. I mean, and then we both recognized the old black and white horror from playing a white zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Bela Lugosi and stuff like that.
Yep. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
We watched it on Amazon Prime. Yeah, because I don't think it had a theatrical release.
Now, I'm surprised because it definitely has. It could have been.
Well, maybe Rooster Teeth. Well, most of our stuff are like web series, so maybe that's why. Although then it's like I think that Red versus Blue, they released it like on Blu-ray and DVD and all that stuff later on. But I think it went 16 seasons starting like 2003 or something like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Probably not like 16 years, but I don't know how many seasons, something like that. But yeah,
it was really cool. I'd highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Like it's like one of those fun throwback. I mean, I think that's what some filmmakers want to do, like the fun blade, because a lot of those filmmakers are like us, but they just make movies now, and they grew up with the fun, horror films like that. So maybe it's based off of Popcorn, but taking it to like the next level,
right?
Doing the theme park and stuff, which I really liked it. So I give it a full on 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I guess
that's all I got.
That's all you got. So till next time, everybody, please.
You okay?
Yeah. Take care, my legion.